Hi, today I would like to talk about Farm Fresh Company Sdn Bhd. The name of Farm Fresh was chosen for the company because it is clearly show the focus of the company, which is producing fresh milk products straight from the farm. This name is also easy to remember and gives the idea that the company will make a high quality product. Their most recent mission is to be number one in the world for all natural dairy products with the biggest quality from their customer. Farm Fresh is one of the local fresh milk brands that has been growing in popularity among Malaysians over the past few years. This brand is well known today as well with the other brands such as NAJLA, Good Day, Nestle, and other international brands. Interestingly, Farm Fresh is the first milk brand that is fully produced in Malaysia. Farm Fresh Milk is one of the brands under the Holstein Milk Company. Sdn Bhd is an agriculture company based in Malaysia that focuses on producing fresh milk for consumers. In 2007, Farm Fresh began in the main farmers market in the company by Loy Tuan E, a managing director of Farm Fresh Sdn Bhd. He always had a strong connection to agriculture. Farm Fresh headquarters is located in Kota Tinggi, Johor, and they also have other branches in Lakin, Johor. Farm Fresh also has facility in Disara, Johor, and another in Tanjung Perak. In their line of business, they breed, raise dairy goats and cows. They are involved in all aspects of the industry, from breeding, raising animal to marketing and selling milk. In addition, Farm Fresh produce more than just a milk. They also produce yogurt, butter, and their newest product is ice cream, which is market favorite today. Organization chart are important because they show a clear reporting structure in the company. They provide a visual map that outlines how work is organized and delegated across various departments and roles. By clarifying the hierarchy and lines of authority, organization charts help ensure that the communication flows efficiently and effectively. Responsibilities are well defined and essential information reaches to the organization. Besides, are the organization chart for Farm Fresh Sdn Bhd. Firstly is Loy Tuan E, Group Managing Director and Group Chief Executive Officer, followed by Tan Sri Datuk Sri Haji Megat Najmuddin as an Independent Non-Executive Chairman. Below ada Nik Nazila binti Nik Muhammad Shihabuddin, Independent Non-Executive Director, followed by Jocelyn Ng Lai Ning, Independent Non-Executive Director, and Datuk Dr. Puaza Nizamuddin, Independent Non-Executive Director. So, Afizal Faiz bin Zulkifli is a non-independent non-executive director, followed by Loy Fon Kyon, non-independent non-executive director.
Let's begin with a positive impact. Farm Fresh is a company that is growing rapidly by focusing on technology and health. To meet the increasing demand, the company is building high-tech smart factory in Estate with automated system to improve production. Farm Fresh has also expanded its market by acquiring Inside Scoop and Singwa, allowing it to grow in both premium and affordable ice cream market. Another positive impact is their commitment to producing healthy products. For example, they create Farm Fresh grown milk for children and low sugar chocolate milk drink, which are made without added sugar or food thickeners. This shows their support for wellness-focused family. Farm Fresh also takes care of the environment. They use solar power, eco-friendly packaging, and launch the Milk on Top project, providing milk in glass bottle to reduce the plastic waste.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Now I will be presenting the next positive impact about Farm Fresh, which is strategic expansion of Farm Fresh Sdn Bhd in agriculture. Farm Fresh is making positive difference in the agriculture sector by continuing to grow its local operation in Muazzam Shah Pahang after receiving additional land from the state government. This move will increase dairy cow numbers and meat production to meet rising demand. It will also also create jobs, boost the local economy, and strengthen the national food supply. This reflects the Farm Fresh's strong commitment to sustainable farming and supporting rural communities and food security in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I will be presenting about the last positive impact. Farm Fresh has strong commitment to environmental sustainability. As one of Malaysia's leading dairy company, Farm Fresh has taken impressive steps to ensure its operation are not only productive but also environmentally responsible. Farm Fresh is committed to sustainability through eco-friendly practice such as recycling organic waste and using an agricultural biogas system to generate energy. This effort aligns with environmental, social and governance, positioning Farm Fresh as one of the most environmentally conscious local dairy producers. Moving on to first negative impact of Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh sources 40% of its meat from third party in Australia. The company is not significantly affected by the decline in Australia meat production. Most of its supply comes from its own farm in Australia and Asia. However, management acknowledges potential supply risks and cost challenges and is working to increase internal production despite it being costly and time-consuming.
Next, the negative impact of Farm Fresh is shares for on stiff competition from Australia raw milk. The decline in investor confidence can be attributed to the instance, although milk price for the decline was smoother than expected. However, the cost of import meat has risen, threatening the company's profit margin. This combination of rising input costs and market uncertainty has raised among the investors, who are now more cautious about the company's financial outlook and long-term sustainability in a challenging global dairy market.
Now, let's look at the negative side. Even though Farm Fresh is taking steps to be more sustainable, the dairy industry still has a major environmental impact. For example, dairy cow produce methane gas, which is even stronger than carbon dioxide. This gas is released during the cow's digestion process. In large amount, it contributes to global warming climate changes. Another environmental issue is deforestation and land use. To create space for livestock or grow animal feed, forests may be cleared. This leads to lost biodiversity, damaged ecosystem, and a reduction in carbon sinks that are supposed to absorb carbon from the atmosphere.
To wrap up my presentation, I would like to highlight the overall achievement and impact of Farm Fresh. Overall, Farm Fresh has demonstrated its viability as a competitive and creative local dairy firm. Their success is based not only on the quality of their fresh and natural product, but also on their effective marketing strategy and their ability to adapt to market demands. They have effectively promoted their goods across Malaysia, and they are now available alongside foreign milk brands such as Dutch Lady and Nestle in practically every store. During the movement control order, they were forced to increase milk production due to high demand and often ran out of stock. Such behavior show that Farm Fresh has a special place among Malaysians and is widely known nationwide. Farm Fresh success can also be seen through their active involvement in innovative activities and ongoing investment in new processing facilities and research and development. For example, Farm Fresh established the Dairy Innovation Centre at University Putra Malaysia, which acts as a hub of collaborative research on nutrition, innovative product development and dairy processing technologies. All things considered, Farm Fresh's success story reflect the strength of local entrepreneurship and the value of continuous innovation in meeting modern consumer needs. Next, improving performance doesn't happen by change. It requires a clear plan, strong leadership and proper control. That's exactly what policy offers to a company like Farm Fresh. To begin with, the first step in managing a business is planning. For a company like Farm Fresh, strategic planning is important to understand its current position in the market and to set a future direction. Through this process, FarmFresh is able to set specific goals such as growing its product line, increasing its market share, and entering overseas market. Moving on, organizing is important in improving company performance through job specialization. In this context, for FarmFresh, systematic task allocation allows employees to focus on their respective area of expertise, such as livestock care, milking, and product processing. For example, on the farm, there are dedicated employees responsible for feeding, monitoring cow health, and using modern technology for milking. In addition, the leading function in management has a major impact on the overall work environment. At FarmFresh, effective leadership is essential to ensure that employees feel valued. For instance, farm or factory managers who practice open communication and are friendly can create a work environment full of trust and mutual respect. Lastly, the controlling function ensures that every plan and implementation run according to the company's direction. Control is carried out through performance monitoring and achievement measurement to ensure that all activities are in line with the set objective. At FarmFresh, this control is carried out using a computerized monitoring system to ensure that the temperature, cleanliness, and quality of milk are always in accordance with the standard. With the right application of policy, FarmFresh is well equipped to face future challenges and continue its journey as a market leader. So that's all from us. Thank you.